Okay, admit it. You've sent a text, stared at your phone like a detective, and thought, why are they taking forever to reply? Did I say something weird? Are they ignoring me? We've all been in that exact moment, doing the ridiculous phone stare down, unlocking it every 2 seconds as if our sheer willpower could make a notification appear, or spiraling when the little typing dots show up, vanish, then show up again like they're playing mind games with us. But what's really happening after you hit send? Let's start with the technical side, because no, your text doesn't just teleport. It goes on a little journey, zipping from your phone to your service provider, bouncing through servers, and then landing on their phone, usually in under a second. Though sometimes, your message hits bad signal or server traffic and basically takes a pit stop before arriving, which means the delay you're panicking about is often just your text grabbing a metaphorical coffee, not a sign you've ruined their social life. But while that's happening outside, inside your brain, a whole different drama unfolds. Because the second you expect a reply, your brain releases dopamine, the same feel-good chemical you get from opening a gift or seeing a like on Instagram. And this anticipation tricks you into craving that little ping more and more, which is why 30 seconds feels like 5 minutes, and why you start inventing stories in your head about why they haven't replied yet. And science backs this up. Research on dopamine and reward prediction error shows we actually overestimate how long we've been waiting when we're anxious, so your timeline isn't even accurate. Meanwhile, on their side, it's usually a lot less dramatic than you think. Maybe they opened it while half asleep and thought, I'll reply later, then forgot. Maybe they typed out a whole response, deleted it, and now they're overthinking just like you. Or maybe they're literally just busy with homework, at work, eating dinner, or binging Netflix. Because here's the truth. Studies show younger people check their phones around 80 times a day. So if someone hasn't replied yet, chances are it has more to do with timing than rejection. But that doesn't stop us from falling into the miscommunication trap where tone and intention get completely lost in translation. Think about it. One tiny word like sure could mean, yeah, that sounds fun, or sure, whatever, leave me alone. And the worst part is you can't tell which is which through text. And then there are emojis, which should make things clearer but somehow just make everything messier. Send a single happy face and suddenly you sound passive-aggressive. Throw in 3 crying laughing emojis and now it looks like you're trying way too hard. So texting becomes emotional Russian roulette where you're never really sure what you're going to get. And while all of this is happening, you're stuck in the waiting game, which can feel unbearable. But there are actually some practical, science-backed ways to handle it. First, distract yourself. Don't sit staring at the screen, because studies show your brain calms down when it's busy, whether that's going for a walk, grabbing a snack, or folding laundry. Second, reframe your thoughts. If you catch yourself thinking, they hate me, flip it into, they're probably just busy or saving time to give me a thoughtful reply, which is straight out of CBT, a therapy technique that helps stop spiraling. And third, turn off read receipts if they stress you out, because honestly, not seeing the blue ticks can save your sanity. The bigger picture here is that texting feels so high stakes because it's not just about words, it's about connection and validation. When someone doesn't reply, our brains don't just read it as silence, they interpret it as rejection, even when the reality is way less dramatic. And that's why it matters so much to us. It's not about bubbles on a screen. It's about wanting to feel important to someone. So the next time you're panicking over a delayed reply, remind yourself, your text probably just took the scenic route, your brain is exaggerating the wait, and the person on the other side is probably living their life, not plotting your social downfall. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the longest you've ever waited for a text reply? Drop it in the comments below, and I guarantee someone here is still waiting for a reply right now. And hey, if this video made you feel a little less crazy about your texting habits, hit that like button and subscribe, because next time, we're breaking down why people leave you undelivered for days. And yeah, that's a whole other psychological rabbit hole.